Daily light problem. There we go. Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is Saturday, October 21st, 2023. I am here and you are not. I'm here in Pahrump. You're obviously not in Pahrump, but glad that you are here either live or that you're here non-live, not live. You're alive, but not live, watching this every day. It's important. It's an important part of a daily habit, a good, positive daily habit to lead to positive routines. Okay, what are we doing here? Why are we here? Well, those of us who have been here know why we're here. Very simply to help you get from where you are to someplace better. From point A to point B, from Sunday Isle to Successlandia. How do we do it? We do it through this podcast. But no, it's not through this podcast. It's through the description, the things in the description down below. But not quite today's description or tomorrow's description, because this is the weekend. And so the focus is on more theoretical thinking, strategic, religious, spiritual, Christian type stuff than during the week. During the week, it's more blocking and tackling. During the weekend, it is not so much that. However, we still have our 5-step process: prepare, attitude of gratitude, review yesterday, plan for today, and project the day, and then go live it. All right. So let's get prepared. We need paper, pen, coffee. This is not the Randy Bissell Express special type thing. This is from, I think this might be the last of the Sam's Club. And then back to the Reuben Bajo Starbucks. All right, so breathing exercise. Let's get ready to go. Breathing exercise. Clear your mind, and let's get the oxygen flowing. Double intake. Get as much air in our lungs as possible. Long, slow exhale. You can do a sigh at the end that seems, according to Professor Huberman, to help get cortisol out of your system. Okay, so I was kind of bobbing and weaving to always look on the bright side of your life. All righty then. So done. That's done. Attitude of gratitude, very important to start each day off that way, no matter how tough things seem. Attitude of gratitude, write in your book, I'm so happy and grateful now that. I'm so happy and grateful now that. Okay. Step 2 on that is to turn it into a question, so my brain has something to process. So our collective brains have something to process. And then step 3, turn my focus internally, so that I can see the things I'm happy and grateful for come through my mind, appear in my brain through the other voices in my head. As Moran Cerf would say, the other voices in your head. I can see those, notice those, and develop this habit, a routine, and then a habit of whenever I get into a jam, don't focus on the predicament, focus on the solution. Not like, oh no, we're going down. We're going down. My thoughts the other morning, we're going down. But then to turn it into a question, how can we not be going down? Right. Okay. Step 5 is to project the day. What am I going to do? And then go live the day. Project and then go live it. So now we're going to focus on step 4, which is plan the day. And this is the weekend. This is the weekend. So for some, this is the Sabbath, which is a day of rest. They know better than I do what that means. But for the rest of us, for the Western Christians, for the Roman Catholic and the Protestants, the Europeans, this is not the day of rest. Sunday is the day of rest. Today is another day. The chickens still need to be fed. The cows still need to be milked, etc., etc. The store still needs to be open. The rest, whatever it is, still needs to happen today. All righty then. Yeah, okay, so it's 6 minutes and 22 seconds in. We might be adding Toastmasters to our repertoire, however you say it, to our arsenal, to our collection, to our assemblage of services. Why? Well, it gives us an opportunity to fellowship, as the Christians would say, as the believers would say. It gives us an opportunity to fellowship in a way that isn't centered around various versions of the Bible, where we can learn a practical skill. So we have an opportunity to do that, combined with an opportunity to utilize Joy Divine Church as a place to meet and talk about these things. Why? Because we're trying to do as instructed by God, to help our neighbor, to love our neighbor as ourselves, to love God with all of our hearts, and to love our neighbor as Jesus loved us. Okay, what does that mean? Well, if we can just basically turn people from a tax burden into a taxpayer, if we can do that, we meet the categorical imperative test and things will be good, right? We will have done our part to help our neighbor, our brother, etc. So Toastmasters could be a good way to get people to go. And my idea is we show up, we have our meeting, and then we eat. At the iron sharpens iron, cotton softens cotton. At cotton softens cotton, the idea is we show up, we talk, we eat, we listen, participate, and then we get to talk about our cares and woes, mainly opportunity to share something good. And then we leave. So this would be a little bit different. This would be get there, prepare, learn, eat, fellowship, go. All rather quickly. And then we can accentuate the positive, which is the fellowship after the meeting. Anyway, okay. So it's building, what's the carrot? The carrot is the meal, the fellowship, that's the carrot. What is the stick? Oh, we have to do Toastmasters. So we'll learn about that. But so here we are at 8:52 in lessons learned for the week. Do we learn any lessons this week? That's a question to ask, and write down in your book. What lessons did I learn this week? What were some of the high points? What were some of the low points? Are you building a network of people to help you? Are you adding people, your members to your crew? Or are you kind of weeding them out, meaning fewer and fewer people? So one of our guys yesterday told me he's not in a great mental state. But yeah, he's been isolating in his room, drinking, only coming out kind of being that guy. Not really. Well, Jordan Peterson says that's not really a recipe for success. If you're depressed, isolating is not a good idea, generally, or almost always. I don't know. Okay, well, sometimes we have inspired podcasts. Sometimes we have imaginative podcasts. Sometimes we have boring podcasts. This could be one of them. And so I've got a lot of things going on for today. A lot of things happening around us. A lot of good strategic things about to happen. Uncertainty. A lot of FUD over here. VUCA over there. Promise up here. Hope. And so, yeah. But the chickens need to be fed. Righto. Okay, so we're 11:49 in. Let's wrap this up because it's Saturday. We need to get out there and make things happen. The second to last thing is seek discomfort. Seek discomfort. Seek discomfort. Not comfort. Seek discomfort. Is that right? Yep. Seek discomfort. Happiness, ESP. Your emotions, the situation, and our purpose. Meaning and purpose. Okay. And so seek discomfort. Don't seek comfort. Seek discomfort. Why? Because it makes you more resilient. Helps with your self-discipline. Other people, and what would it be? In terms of attrition, you'll be the last man standing. So sometimes it's good just to be the last guy that's left. Just to keep moving forward. As Rocky said, it's not about how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Or as Winston Churchill said, when you find yourself in hell, keep going. Keep going. Get out of hell. Okay. And second thing, God's plan. What is God's plan, God's will? The experts, the non-baby Christians, as we are called, will tell you God has a plan for you. For our purposes right now, just consider our lives are a gift from God, and a no strings attached gift from God. We have the ability to do whatever we want. We're free to do whatever we want. God is not going to be disappointed in us, but God is with us. So say, like I pretend there's a little spark in here, and what would be pleasing to God would be to nurture and share that spark, turn it into a raging inferno of helping other people. This little spark inside us gives God the opportunity to experience the world other than as God, to experience it in a human way as Jesus did, right? And if we nurture and share that little flame, that little presence of God within us, if we nurture and share that, good things will happen. And then you can go from being a baby Christian to someone who gets really wrapped up in the wonderful, weaving, of the non-red letter parts of the New Testament with a little bit of Gospels red letters spread on top just to make it look good, kind of like paprika. The paprika Christian approach. Heavy Old Testament, heavy Paul, and just a sprinkling of red letter on top to make it look good. Okay, so that's what we have to look forward to. But now we're at 15 minutes. Whoa, shot my load on that one. All right, people. And with that, we'll say and cut.